we got a pretty interesting program for you over the next 2 days, and I know I gave you a little bit of information about it. Today we're going to be starting out, you guys are starting out with me, and we're going to be having a look at this van here. It's called Test the Best. My name is Danny. I'm going to be working together with Dwayne. And we've been running this van across North America, demonstrating the safety of the Sprinter with the adaptive ESP system. It's a very unique van in that we've modified the van so that I can actually turn the adaptive ESP off, which is something, of course, a customer can't do with their own van. So for us, it's an opportunity for you to show you how the system works. So what we'll do is we're going to do some runs with the system turned off, and then we're going to turn the system back on so you can see the difference. And that's really the great thing about this system. It is a ride only, so I'm the driver and you get to ride with me. But before we get into the van, what I'd like to do a little bit of logistics. I can take up to 3 of you at a time in the vehicle. Now, when you look at the van, you'll realize that the only door that you can get in is the front passenger door. You'll never get that sliding door open. If you get that sliding door open, WWF is looking for you, okay? There's no way. So you're all going to enter in through the front passenger door. We have, fully seat belted in. And then we're going to do some runs. I'm going to avoid some objects at different speeds and show you how the system works and so on. But let's start with this van here. Come on over, guys. So one of the things that I've done with this van, let me open the doors all the way here, is I've added a little bit of weight to it. We've got between the steel and the water, and water is probably the worst weight you can carry because it's got some motion in it, right? So it's got inertia as the vehicle goes around corners. So between the steel and the water, I've got about 1,500 pounds, and I've got it sitting up quite high. Is this a good idea?
Depending what you want.
It's not a good idea, or it is a good idea. It depends what you want to do, exactly. Well, it is a good idea if I want to show you the adaptive ESP, and we need this much weight to upset the balance of this car. Naturally, this van is actually quite balanced. And a couple things that I'll tell you, for us to make this system all work and to do the demonstration, we actually have to run the fuel tank quite a bit lower than you would normally drive. So we run with about, I don't know, 1/4 to 1/3 of a tank of fuel. Anything more than that, and it lowers my center of gravity enough that we can't tip the van over. So it's really quite amazing how well balanced the van is. We have to work very hard at tipping the van over. So who wants to go for a ride with me first? Yes, but the other thing that we've done is we've got a modified wiring harness in it, and you can imagine a telephone call to Germany. Hi, I got this great idea. I'm going to turn off the best safety system on any vehicle today. Let me turn that off, okay, for a demonstration. Click. So we went back and forth, and they actually had me sign some paperwork. I'm the only one that drives it. It's a keyed system. There's a separate key for the secondary wiring system, and I've got it turned off now, and you can't quite see my dashboard, but the two of you can see that I've got 3 lights on, okay, and those lights, the first one says ABS brake, so my ABS brakes has been deactivated. We still have brakes, but the ABS portion is deactivated. Next is the little spinning tire, which is my traction control system, is turned off. And the third is the skid control system. And those are all components which are the adaptive ESP. So everything's turned off. You guys good with that?
Yep.
You don't even know me and you'll jump in a
better
vehicle.
Be. The outriggers give it.
Germany made you work for it.
Exactly. So let's do our first demonstration here.
Did we do this in Chicago like 5 years ago?
I've done it in Chicago. I do it all over North America, this demonstration. All right. Now think about the acceleration here. Not bad, eh? With 1,500 pounds of materials in it, plus the 4 of us, so about 2,500 pounds of weight in the vehicle. So my first run I'm going to do is about 20 miles an hour. I'm just going to drive towards those cones. I'm just going to swerve around them. System is off. Nothing bad really happens at 20 miles an hour. So we're going quite slow here. What I do is I'm just going to steer around. You can feel the weight rocking back and forth, so it's not bad yet. But I'm going to pick the speed up by 10 miles an hour. You guys okay with that?
Let's do it.
Alright, let's try it. Okay. So we'll go up to about 30 miles an hour. You guys ready?
Yep.
Funny thing is, 30 seems a lot faster than 20. It's only 10 miles an hour difference. could see,
Something happened
we
there.
would have tipped over on that.
Yeah.
Okay, the outriggers got us, pushed us back onto our wheels. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the system back on. Now for me to do that, I put the car in park, I shut the ignition off, I turn my key, I start it up again, and what
But
will
now
happen...
like this is come standard with all
Yes,
the
this is
different
standard. This is the way every Sprinter is, okay? So we're going to do the same demonstration again. I'm going to pick the speed up this time. I'm going to pick it up to about 40 miles an hour. So another 10 miles an hour faster. You guys good with that?
Yep.
With that?
Yep.
Don't worry, we have a safety system now.
That's the race.
All right, now watch my right foot. I'm not going to do any braking, okay? Watch my right foot. I'm going to get up to speed. Here we go. Did you feel the brakes coming on?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's the system keeping the van upright. It's a lot faster
the
for
outrigger
you, isn't
doesn't
it?
even touch, right?
No. Little tiny bit of lift on the wheels just from the sheer speed. But 40 miles an hour is a pretty high speed to be doing that demonstration.